Okay, hello everyone! Welcome back! We're just gonna be chatting today, chilling today, talking about a few things. Don't know how the don't know how the music volume is, so just let me know if it's too loud, too low, just right, any of the above. Now where am I? There I am. Alright. Window capture as well. Yes, not that window capture. There we go. This window capture. There we go. And chat's on board and everything. Alright, nice. Hello, Espresso Coffee, welcome. But yeah, no, today we're just gonna be chilling, talking about whatever. I do have a few things that I do need to talk about. I do need to talk about a few things on the anniversary stream, and obviously, if you did see the schedule, let me show it real quick. It looks funky, right? Schedule doesn't look normal. It looks a bit strange still, like it was this week as well. I am actually going to be out of town again this week, and not too terribly long. I will be back on Sunday, but I will be back not at a good time, so that's why I will not be streaming till Monday. So it'll be from the 4th to the 7th. I will be gone, and I'll be back on the 8th, and so stream will resume and everything like that. So just a heads up on that. These next couple of days, hopefully I'll be able to stream for a good amount of time so we can progress in our games a bit. Of course, Tuesdays though are our usual Tuesdays, so that one I can't do extra long. I can just do my normal length, but I'll try to, but I don't want to wear myself out. So just a heads up on that they might just be normal length. I'll try to make them a little bit longer, but we'll see what's happening. Hello Fox tonight, welcome. But you know, I'm actually pretty chill today. I don't know why. I don't feel like super hyper or anything like that. I don't know, just pretty calm right now. So if I seem a bit off, I don't know why. I don't feel like, yeah, woo. I don't know. I can't muster doesn't sound right. I think muster, maybe. How's the volume of the music? I know I'm not especially loud right now, so I might be a little bit loud. How is it? Is it too low, too high, just right? Don't even know that there's music going on in the background, maybe. As always, this is by our relaxed movement people, which, honestly, I really I really like their music. It's actually pretty chill. It reminds me of like good old study music. Which is funny because I actually never used to like to study with music. I hated it. I was one of those people that I had to work in silence. I could not work with noise in the background. Which is weird because now when I work on my stream stuff and things like that, I usually have YouTube going on in the background. Except when I'm making clips. If I'm making clips, I will actually have complete silence and just purely focus on that. I don't know why. But when I'm making thumbnails and other stuff like that, then usually I have YouTube going on in the background. It may be too low. Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay. How is that? Is that too loud now? Too low? Just right? Good? Bad? Yes? No? Maybe so? I have it very low in my ears so I can hear myself talk and not be screaming over the thing, so... But how is it? I guess I should probably keep talking so I can... so you can get it adjusted to a good amount. It's touching the yellow, barely touching the yellow on my side, so... Usually that means good volume, but we'll see. Does it even sound any different? Did it even turn up for you, or was it still a bit tad too low? Think it's good. Mom. Hi, Mom. It's good now? Alright, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Alright. But anyways, Yeah, so I have just a few things I need to talk about with, yes. I forgot she still has the beautiful picture of my baby Vanny. Oh, I miss her as a puppy. She's bad now, but she's still beautiful. But yeah, no, there's a few things I need to talk about for the anniversary stream that, like I said, it won't be happening until a month later, of course, but in May, I don't plan on having, a chatting stream, because one of the activities we will do during the anniversary stream will be a chatting stream, so that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it now. Some things I have officially set, some things I'm still a little bit working on, and things like that. There's a few of those I need to talk about, and also how it's going to be scheduled and things like that. It's going to be it's going to be a lot different. A lot of it's going to be different from last year. Just some things that I think would work better, some things that I honestly would be a little bit helpful for me and things like that. So I was trying to plan for the anniversary stream a lot early. I do it usually near the beginning of the year. Is the last time when I planned. Obviously this is the second anniversary, right? So this is only 2 times. But why the music stop? Oh, there it is. But yeah, but unfortunately this time I honestly did not have much of an opportunity to start preparing for a lot of stuff, so that was a bit difficult on my part. So I kind of came up with a few things that I still wanted to be a fun activity, of course. I still wanted to be something normal, different from what we usually do, but still pretty much a lot of fun. Hello Jackson Fox, welcome. But I wanted it to be, you know, an anniversary, something fun, something out of the ordinary, but something that we all enjoy to do. So I still try to make it something like that. So it is gonna be a bit different. I'll go into how it's gonna be scheduled first before I talk about the activities we'll be doing and what things will be happening and what things will not be happening in the anniversary stream. Obviously the anniversary stream is not till May 27th, right? It's 27th, I think, right? Am I wrong about that? I always forget the anniversary. It's somewhere in May. It's somewhere near the end of May. Right. But yeah, so that's something I want to talk about. And then obviously we have the Q&A for Discord that I need to talk about. And I just feel like I also haven't really had a chance to really just talk with chat or really focus on chat a lot with a few games that we've been playing. One, the Persona is pretty difficult for me because I kind of get absorbed into the game, which, I mean, it's good, right? Because I am actually focusing in the game. I'm very interested in what's happening and I get captured by the story, but also I feel bad and I'm like, oh, I missed some messages, whoopsies. So I do feel like a little bit this month and probably last month, probably the past couple of months that I've kind of been a bit out of it, and that I do apologize for. I do apologize if I haven't been, you know, good old Fatum, right? So I do apologize a bit for that. Just, you know, a couple things have been happening, a little bit differences this time of year, so it's been a bit throwing me off. So, but I wanted to have good old chat right now, you know, just sit, chill, have some fun, talk about whatever craziness we come up with. It was actually funny because funny that my mom's actually here. We were talking right now earlier, and she was saying, she's like, you know, your streams always go for like super long with the chatting streams, like 5 hours longer or something like that. And I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, it is true. I feel like my chatting streams sometimes they end like right on time, and then sometimes they end up, I do plan on ending them, but then they end up going longer and longer and longer and longer. And I was thinking about, I'm like, why is that the case? I don't know. I think with these, either I get stuck on going on tangents, or it's just fun. It's just fun to sit down and just have a chat and talk and about whatever, honestly. I was like, yeah, no, these are good. These are good. These are a lot of fun. I know I only do them once a month, but it's like, so we can, something to look forward to, right? If you have something so often, you kind of get used to it. And sure, sometimes the excitement is there, but it's nice to keep them rare, because then they become special, right? I don't know, maybe that's how I've always seen things, is that something that happens constantly is no longer that special, but you know. When you have them be rare, and then we have like a bunch of things we gather around, a bunch of things are like, oh yeah, we gotta talk about this, we gotta talk about that, and sometimes you forget, but then other times it's like, oh yeah, I remember, and then we have a lot of things to talk about, you know. Gamers are the point. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that, but the games are fun. Let me enjoy my games. Hello Tony, welcome. You know what's funny with chatting streams is when I first was starting off streaming, I mean, a lot of things were in my mind when I was first started off streaming, but one of the things I never thought I would do was just do a normal sit down and talk. I thought that that was gonna be the most boring thing ever. I'm like, why would anybody tune in to just sitting down and talking and somebody just randomly just sitting down talking about whatever, nothing specific, anything, nothing, like we're not theorizing about things, we're just talking about random stuff. I was like, who would want to sit down and chill like that? And I'm like, oh, look at me now. Sudoku or something? What's Sudoku? I don't know, what is that? I fear what that is, but I've heard it. Where's my phone? I need the source of information, even though there's a computer right in front of me. I don't know why. I hate looking stuff up through my computer when I'm streaming. I don't look. Let's see, what is Sudoku? What the heck is Sudoku? Why is it showing me games? Is it? Oh, wait. Oh, it's a game. Oh. I see. Is it popular logic? Popular, yes. I live under a rock. Look, I want to say I didn't know what a solitaire was, right? Was one of those? Oh, wow. I have never heard of it. It's like... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no, not again. Wait, hold on. Let's stop it. Let's stop everything. Wait, hold on. I don't think I did. Was it solitaire or was it Minesweep? Was that something? I don't remember. It was something. I think it was Minesweep. I don't really even remember anymore. I know the name. I know it's something that I don't really know well, but that's about it. One of them's a card game, I think, and the other one beats me what that is. Look, I have no excuse. It's a Japanese puzzle in which you arrange a grid of numbers so that none repeat boxes, rows, or columns. Yeah, I've never seen that. I've heard of it. Yeah, I guess the name of the game sounds familiar, but yeah, no, I had not heard it. I have not known actually what it is. But don't. That was actually a good idea. That would actually be really, really good idea. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with doing something like that. I just need Sudoku, Minesweep, Solitaire. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need a collection of some of the games. Things like that. Perfect. Good idea. Hello, Lecturer. Welcome. But yeah, no. I do live under a rock. It's just, it's a nice rock. What's funny is that I go out a lot, I do. I go out a lot. I interact with people. I mean, I interact with you guys a lot too. Well, I say a lot, but I'm bad. I know I'm bad. I don't know. I just I like my rock, okay? Let me be ignorant to the world. Oh, that makes sense. Welcome. I'm sure I can make the record for a lot more than that. That makes sense. Ooh, nice. Good job, Lectro. Good job. Good luck with that. But yeah, no. So yeah, I have once again, let me talk about point out to the schedule behind the chat. Hold on. Poof, you guys are gone for a second. Yes, it looks funky because I will be out of town for a minute. I will be back though pretty soon, so it's not too terribly long. Plus a couple of days we're missing anyways, but just a heads up on that. Keep an eye on it. That's gonna be happening. I'll keep talking about it more as the year, or the year, the year. God, a single week feels like a year to me. The week goes on, but and hopefully I'll be able to make at least Monday and Wednesday stream go on for a little bit longer. So hopefully. What are other classics? I know Old Maid I've heard of. It's a card game, but I've never known how to play it. You know what's funny is I remember when I was much younger, I used to play a lot of card games with my grandma. She would always have something because we would always go out to like a cabin in like the forest and things like that, and we would always have games. And even then, even just when I was hanging out at her house and everything, she'd pull out a little game so that we could play together if it was just her and I, if my cousins weren't with me. So we would play games like that. And I remember we played chess, we played checkers. I want to say not Uno. What's the other one? Bingo. It was bingo, but it was a weird type that she had. I don't remember what it was called. But we would play games like that. So that I know of. I do. And then my cousins are real big time board game people. So they have board games, but I was never one to participate. Only one I remember is something that's like a detective kind of idea and trying to figure out who the murderer is and things like that. That's about all I know. Monopoly, Uno. I did mention Uno. I know those classics. But yeah, I don't know what. I've heard of Old Maid, but I've never actually played it. Go Fish. I do know Go Fish. Do I know Go Fish? Isn't it where you match the fish? That's about all I remember. I think that's what Go Fish. I almost finished Ultimate Doom. What's that? What's Ultimate Doom? Game you're describing is Clue. Ah, yeah, Clue. There you go. I only ever played it once, and I actually played it recently. I say recently, but I want to say around November last year or the year before. It was. I say recently, but I don't really remember. I just remember played it, and I only played one round, and that was it. It's funny because sometimes I'm a terrible liar, but if I can usually work with people pretty good to pretend of things. So I did really good in that one, but I just only played one. I don't know. It's funny, right? I like video games, but I don't care for board games, and I don't care for card games either. I don't know. I have a lot of cards. I have some like collector's cards and things like that. I don't know. Why do I have them? I don't know, but I do. But do I play them? No. They're just sitting there collecting dust. Or more like rabbit fur, toga. But yeah. I have played Monopoly. I don't think I've ever finished a round of Monopoly. Because I remember I say I was tiny, but I think that's like the only time I ever participated. Other than that, I would do my own thing, go out, explore in the forest and things like that. So, but I remember when I was younger, we would always play it, and we'd be up like super late, and then we'd all be tired, and we'd be like, oh, we'll save the game for next time, and then I would never join next time. So I think I have played Monopoly, but I had never finished a round or anything. Have I ever lost? I don't remember. I don't think at least I have never made it that far in the game. I just kind of gave up. Ultimate Doom. Doom Eternal, but old. First game in the franchise. Oh. Did not know that. I need to play the DLC for Doom Eternal. I do. I need to. I've been wanting to. There's so many games I want to play. That was another thing I wanted to talk about, was all the games I've been wanting to play. Sorry, I just need to turn down the music in my ears. I didn't. Okay, yeah, I was like, I didn't turn it down for you guys, did I? No. There's so many games I've been wanting to get to. So many games. And it's like some of them are, I'm like, yeah, I want to play this game. And then when it actually gets to the time of wanting to play a certain game, it's like, I feel like this game right now. But I do need to play the DLC. I do want to. I was playing Doom Eternal not too long ago, just replaying it by myself and getting into the groove of it. And I was like, oh yeah, this was a lot of fun. I remember I'm terrible at it, but I like it. They're the person who really wants to learn. Doesn't know any card games. I know how to. It's funny because I remember being taught ever since I was little how to shuffle cards, but my hands were always so tiny that I could never really get a good grip on them. And now I can actually shuffle them pretty good. And I've sometimes been asked when my family's playing a card game or something if I could shuffle. So I can shuffle really good, but playing them, no. And sometimes I remember that's how I would get trapped. They say like, hey, you shuffle cards? I'm like, sure. And then I'll be passing them out and they're like, what about yourself? I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'm bad when it comes to saying no to people. I usually just kind of just like, okay, I'll just sit here for a second. And for me, it's kind of the idea. It's like, okay, they asked, so they at least probably want me to be there, even for a second or something like that. At least give in for a minute, and then I can go do my own thing. Yeah, I'm really bad at saying no. At least to my family. To other people, I'm not too sure about that. I think my friend can vouch for the fact that I say no to a lot of people that are not my family. Goes to a casino, you just play a bunch of casino games and try not to go broke. Why does my messages not appear in the stream? I see your message. Did you say something that needed to get deleted, maybe? I can open up YouTube real quick to make sure that's working. I open up on my phone so I don't overload my computer to death. Okay, I thought I had the volume on. I'm like, oh god, I'm about to hear an echo of myself. Oh yeah, huh? That is weird. Some of your messages were not appearing in the chat. That's weird. That is very odd. Huh, well, I'll also have it open on my phone so I can also see it here as well. Interesting. That's weird. I wonder what happened. Restream! Don't fail me. Why? Why are you doing this? Exploding kittens. They explode. I think even a few of your own messages as well, Jack and Fox, I did not see. Interesting. I get skeletons. You see, what's funny is that I see that in chat or in Restream, but I don't see that on my phone's messages right now. That's weird. That is very weird. I'll have both of them open up so I can go between the two. So I'm looking down. I'm also looking at my phone to see the chat. So I could open up over here, but I might overload my computer. Look, my computer was a bit funky today. I turned it on earlier and I was like, I didn't like how it was acting. Just need to make sure it's set on. There we go. Okay. But yeah, no. So I do have so get back to what I was going to talk about. Just a reminder again that the schedule is going to be weird this week. I do have some family things to do this week. So I will be out of town starting on Thursday, but I will be able to stream on Wednesday. So on the 8th I will be gone. I do not see. That is weird. See, I don't see one of the messages over here. That is weird. Okay, like I said, I'll just have both of them open up so I can read both of them at the same time. It's profound and amusing. It is, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I always have to have a problem. Maybe okay, I'm gonna have 3 chats open, and hopefully my computer doesn't overload and die. If I open up a new window, is it gonna open up a window there? Hold on, let me hide this just in case. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just open it over here and hopefully everything will be fine and my internet doesn't decide to collapse because it's like, oh, too much. Too much. It's always like that. It's always like too much. Maybe if I, you know what, let me refresh restream. Maybe it needs a bit of a refreshing. There we go. Maybe refresh will help it. I think so. I think so, maybe. I don't know if that actually helped or not. Okay. I have it opened on both sides now so I can see everything. There we go. There we go. It's funny, I still don't see the message about the skeletons, which is weird. Okay, but I should be able to see everything now. Alright, opening it up. Guys, I'm still gonna just see restream, but there we go. There we go. Got both of them open. Let me shrink this. I don't know why YouTube tries to be all large. Okay, tiny, tiny, and I can see both of them. Perfect. All right. Anyways, what were we back to? What were we talking about? Yeah. So I will not be able to stream on Thursday. I mean, obviously Thursdays I usually don't stream. So back to schedule. Here, let me show it real quick. I will be gone after the 3rd, so I will be gone on the 4th all the way to the 7th, and then I will be able to stream back again on the 8th. I will upload some shorts on Wednesday after stream, probably right after stream. I'll upload all the shorts that I have. I need to make some more shorts. I do. I've been needing to get to that. I've been lazy. I need to be honest, I've been lazy. But I do need to I do need to make more shorts. I mean, I have enough shorts for when I'm gone, but I still want to make more so I don't get behind on that. Miss some good stuff, you know. Miss some beautiful good stuff. I like making shorts. I really do. I like using my editing skills. It's a lot of fun. I always become so proud. I'm like, ooh, yay, this is good. I'm always so proud of it, especially with my AMV. Sometimes I don't really have time. I say I don't really have time, but I get tired and I'm like, I can do that later. I can do that later. So it's nice to keep a little bit of my editing skills in check and using them. So it's nice. So I do need to get a bit on ahead of that. But yeah, so on Wednesday after stream, I will go ahead and upload all the shorts that I will have left for what is it, Friday and Sunday or Saturday, one of my weekend days, so you guys can have a few more content and then I'll be back on Monday. So how's it called to them DLC? What I will say is I like it, I do, but it's also been a long time since I played Cult of the Lamb, so it's kind of like a bit of a refresher of getting the hang of it again. There is a lot of stuff that's new that's added in, like, mechanic wise. Story wise I can't say yet because I'm not too sure, but there is a few new things, a few things that they do talk about. So it seems like, I mean, I've just barely started, right? I've barely done the first thing in it, so try not to say any spoilers because I do remember seeing your message over on Discord about trying to talk about it without any spoilers, so I'm trying not to. It's very hard for me not to. But yeah, I would say I'm honestly gonna give it a couple more times to see if it's gonna be pretty different, besides just a few mechanic changes and things like that, and difficulty wise changes. So I'm gonna give it a few more times to see just how much is added, how much new stuff is around and things like that. So I mean, I know that they added on like I think it's a whole nother story. There's a lot of things. I was reading about the DLC to see what exactly that, I mean, don't get me wrong, this DLC is free, so I have no complaints about what will be in it and things like that, just because, you know, it's free. You didn't need to pay for it. And so far what I've seen and what I know of, by that I mean the feeling I get from the game and what it's been talking about, there is pretty much a lot of new stuff, I say, but it's been a minute since I played Cult of the Lamb, so I really don't remember what exactly has been the case beforehand and what hasn't. I don't know if there was weapon changes or not. I really don't remember a lot from that game. I just remember poop eating and that's it. I know that's a weird thing to remember, but it's something that stuck with me. Why do you think I did in the description, who's hungry? Oh, that's right, we also got the sleeping one though in the poop. So why is this game surrounded, why is my experience with this game surrounded with poop? Why? But yeah, no, I say though, I'm gonna give it a few more chances and things like that, just to see how, I mean, not chances, but more of just it's to see how much new stuff is around. It's not just I'm replaying the game on just a new game plus, I guess. There you go. That is not just a new game plus idea. I mean, like I said, there is new mechanics in the game, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying myself with Cult of the Lamb. I am. I really did always enjoy that game. I liked its gameplay style. I liked its combat. It was a lot of fun. I did like the idea of having to take care of your cultists and actually doing cult activities and things like that. I did actually really like that. And I kind of like the way that the story kind of goes of what you are and what you're trying to do. So, and I'm also really intrigued into seeing what is actually going to be happening in this DLC part. So I'm happy to be back in it. For me, it's been a long time, so there's a lot of stuff I don't remember. So I'm like, is this new? Is this not? I don't know, but I like it. So we'll see what's gonna go on. Like I said, I need to make some clips, and when I do, I'm gonna go through some of the old Cult of the Lambs and stuff, so I'll be able to see what exactly was new and what isn't new. So I'll see a difference. What else is new? Go up. That's all I can say is go up to where all the trials would be. Go up there. Go up there and you'll get explained about a few stuff. I saw you play. It was a very good game. I honestly, in that game, there's a lot of games, honestly, I would say left a mark on me in just the memories it gave me. And that was one of them. Like I said, the poop thing stuck with me. And it was also just a lot of fun to name people after in the game and things like that, and watching either I kill them or whoopsies. Kind of things like that. And I really did have a lot of fun with that game. I really did. So I'm hoping there'll be some more interesting stuff to see. So it is pretty good. It is pretty good. Yeah, no, but I would say go up to where like all the Leshy guy is and things like that. Go up there and you'll be good. She ignored, but you were attentive to chatters and funny. Stick around. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I try to still, I know in some of the games, especially recently, and I know I don't know if it's obvious or not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say, I've been fine and things like that. It's been an interesting year so far for me. I won't go into detail, but it's been interesting, and I'm sure it's been noticeable in chat and things like that. I'm sure there's some things I haven't been focusing on. Maybe there's also I've been a bit short fused with some things. I'm sure that's been obvious. And I try not to be. I try to keep myself in check with some things, but it's just a bit of a very different year has been so far for me. So I do apologize if I have been a bit not so paying attention to chat so much, if I've kind of been a little bit absorbed in the game, if I've been quick to get upset about some things and things like that. I won't lie, it's been a bit difficult right now for me, but eventually I hope to get back to me. So thank you for those who have been dealing with me and just been putting up with me, so thank you. And if you haven't noticed it, good, I've been doing good. If not, then my bad, I apologize. But yeah, so I like to sit down, and that's why I like doing these Chinese streams. I like to just sit down and talk to you guys and see what you guys are up to. What do you guys have to talk about and things like that. So I like doing these Chinese streams, and like I said before, I don't like doing them so often, like I don't know, 3-4 times or every single weekend or something like that. Maybe as the channel grows, maybe I'll do that so that I have a chance to kind of talk with everybody. But I think for now I do like at least doing it once a month, just so we all have like a bunch of things that we want to talk about. We gather it all up, and then finally when the stream hits, we can just talk about it. I can just talk about it then. So that's kind of where that's kind of where I've been with the trying streams. And like I said, I enjoy them. I really do. I look forward to them because it's also like, okay, I can take a deep breath, I can relax, I can just chill. I don't have to be stressed about the game. I don't need to focus on the story. I can just sit down, relax, and just talk with you guys. So I do look forward to these a lot. And like I said, I like to keep them once a month, just to gather information, gather things to talk about, or things like that. And then also it's something to look forward to, something to be excited about. So yeah. To the videos we recommend, I do want to do a reaction stream. I know I keep saying that I've been trying to do that over and over and over, and I really do want to do a reaction stream. I have been. There's a lot of things that I've been seeing on YouTube in the passing that I was like, oh, you know what, that'd make a pretty good reaction to, or things like that. And honestly, I think I've been so distracted of wanting to play so many different games that I'm like, do I want to do a reaction stream, or do I want to play this game? I want to play this game. And that's just the kind of person I am. I'm the kind of person that I like to play a game more than I like to watch something. That's just who I am. So maybe once I start getting calmed down about playing games, then I probably will get into the reaction stuff and things like that. But for now, there's a lot of games that I'm really excited for and I'm really looking forward to. And like maybe if between the Cult of the Lamb and Persona 5, maybe it's going to be a thing where like, okay, I need to take a break from both of these games. We'll do a reaction stream or something like that. And honestly, the week that I was when I streamed with my friend, I was actually planning to gonna do a reaction stream, but then obviously I had asked my friend to see if we could play the game together, and we did. And you know what? I had a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. It was a lot of fun. So it's honestly been some stuff like that where I've just been wanting to play games a bit more than I have been wanting to just look at something and watch something. So I apologize if you guys enjoy the reaction streams. Like I said, there's games I want to get to, and games I'm really excited for. That's where I've been a little bit upset that I'm going to be out of town this week, where I'm like, I want to start another game because I know it's only going to take probably 2 streams or something, but I'm like, but I barely scratched the surface of a few of these games. I need to get a bit further in, so it's not like I just barely started it and then I'm gone. Because I honestly, I hate that. I hate it when somebody's stuck in the middle of a series, or they just barely started it and then poof, it's gone. It's like, I'm like, I want to see it, but I want to see them play it. So I kind of think about it like, okay, if it was on my side as well, if I was on your guys' side, I guess how would I feel? And that's also kind of how I go based off of things. So maybe finally after like this coming week, I'll be able to sit down for a minute. I mean, I should not be leaving. I say that, but I think actually I'll be leaving sometime in August, but that will be for a while, so I should be able to get into a lot of games, hopefully by then. A lot of my short games, a lot of them are short, like pixelated games, a lot of them by developers that we saw games previously from, that I really enjoyed. Lily's Will is one of them. The developers, Pure Ice Blue, something like that, that they've made 2 games, and one game actually came out earlier this year that I've been wanting to play, but there's another one that I have already thumbnail made for and everything like that. So but yeah, no, there's like a bunch of games like that that are pretty short, but I really want to get to because their story intrigues me, and then I was really excited about the game that we played and I wanted more, so in a way this is more for me. I don't exactly what stresses you. You opening an OnlyFans. Hello, John DBZ, welcome. So that's something else I need to talk about, is about the Patreon and things like that. Did I have a nice day? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I yesterday I had a good day. I had a good day, and later on it was still good, and then later on it was just, meh. I'm having a good time right now, though. I'm having a good time right now, so I'm good. That's what I need to ask everybody, is how everybody been. Well, let me quickly talk about the Patreon idea real quick before I forget. I want to, Don't get me wrong, I really do want to. I want to because it'll help out, and I really want to upgrade a lot of my equipment. I want to upgrade my capture card so it looks better when I'm capturing the Xbox or my other PC for playing games. That I want to upgrade my main PC so that I can stream in higher quality. I really want, even if it's just 720 60 FPS, I would really like that. But obviously I can't with the computer I have because it can't handle it. I've tried beforehand and it kept having an encoding overload because my computer can't handle it. So that is something I want to do. Plus the games. The games, honestly, there's a lot of stuff I want to play. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, including the DLCs. And I have no problem in a couple buying them, and then thankfully a lot of the free ones that I have in mind and things like that, they're good, they're nice, and some of them are really good. And then that's also where I throw in the survival of terror, because it helps out with that, taking a break for a second, and then I could spend money on a game, and so things like that. And don't get me wrong, opening up a Patreon would be very helpful in keeping things consistent. And honestly, that's not really my stressor. My stressor, and yes, money for the channel would be very helpful. It really would. It'd probably take off a bit of a burden off of my shoulders about a few things. It really would help out in that sense. But honestly, for me right now, there's a lot of things I have to look at that I won't go into specifics about, but there is a few things that I have to look at. But I've had a lot of unfortunate events happen earlier on this year, and also late last year. I think I talked about one of them very briefly, but I did talk about it a little bit, tiny bit. But it was just a few unfortunate events that somebody was trying to talk with and things like that. I can't right now, and to get a better picture and a better idea of how things would work. So it is a bit difficult right now at the moment. So that's kind of put a big stop on me at the moment. There is a few more people that I do talk to, but I'm also at a bit of an iffy state at the moment. Nothing like that. Not that stuff. Don't worry, it's not that kind of stuff. It's just more personal things, I guess. So that's kind of where I've been with the Patreon and things like that. It's a lot of varieties. So yeah. Your parents know about this channel? Yeah, my parents know. My parents are very much aware of this channel. They are. They're very supportive of it and things like that. And I do need to talk. I do need to talk to a lot of people about things like that. And honestly, it's a lot about aid and ideas. Yeah, Patreon ideas. So. So yeah, so honestly, I really do. Don't get me wrong, I do, and I'm very appreciative to everybody who wishes to donate. That means a lot. It really does. I can't stress enough how grateful I am that people do want to donate and do want to help out the channel in that way. It really, I don't know how to explain it other than that I'm just grateful that people like that exist and that some of you really do want to, and even those of you who can't, I still appreciate just being here. And I don't know, and for me, I do want to, and it would really help out a lot. But at the moment right now, it's gonna take me a bit to be able to start it. I'm hoping that during the summer I will have a chance to talk to a few people and get a bit of an understanding about some things and get things started a little bit more. I'm hoping, and then hopefully Patreon maybe in the fall, maybe a surprise somewhere, or maybe even next year. I don't really know. And honestly, it's not too much of my priority at the moment. I have a little bit of other issues to deal with at the moment, so I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, but I do appreciate it though. So thank you again. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. But right now at this moment, just you guys being here, just you guys watching, having fun, that's good for me right now. Also, hello, Susnoketupan. I don't think I said your name correctly, but thank you. I see life in trouble. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Not too much on PC. Dogs need food too. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, I get stuck on tangents and I forget to answer some things. But yeah, no, my dogs are good. My dogs are good. They got food. They got too much food. My little chunky boy. But yeah, no, that's the money situation is completely fine. Don't worry about that. It's all good on my end right now, so don't worry. But you know, like I said, my stressors and things like that, honestly, it's recently, beginning of the year and things like that, I've kind of felt a bit like I have been lacking putting in some of my work for stream and things like that, like, and honestly, making the shorts and things like that have helped me out in feeling like I'm doing a little bit more for the channel and trying to help it out and things like that, and creating some more content for you guys when I'm gone and not able to be here at the moment. And honestly, like I said, I'm not active on Discord. I'm not a social media person. And yes, would that really help out the channel? It would. It would greatly help out the channel, right? But that's just not the kind of person I am. And I get it. I get it. It's frustrating probably wanting to see the channel grow, but I'm not putting in the effort to go into all the social medias. But in a way, for me, it's that I don't want to make it something I don't look forward to. I don't want to make it to where it's like, oh, I have to go this, I need to go on Twitter, or I need to go on here. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy looking at the Discord for a second, seeing what people are talking about, leaving a little reaction sticker or something like that. And I'm just not the talkative person. I'm not the kind of person who's on social media. I don't find entertainment and things like that. I know, it's shocking, right? I stream. I stream. I'm a streamer, but yet I hate social media. But it's just the kind of person I am. I like to do my own thing. I like to watch my own thing. And I guess there's a way you're supposed to go about it. But for me, it's like, eh. And I think that's something that's honestly crossed my mind. Like, what would I say? Wednesday stream where we finished the game very early and it was very unexpected. And I was like, well, I guess I just end it here and that's it. But a part of me was like, no, there's more I want to do. And I was like, well, whose rule is it that you can only play one game and that's it? and that's where it was like, who decided that's the rule? It's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I guess that's where I started to realize that it's like, yeah, I could be on Twitter, I could be on different social medias and things like that, but that's not fun to me. That's not something I want the channel to be about. It's just about growth. It's just about getting to reach as many people as possible and be on social media. Because if somebody were to join in through Twitter thinking I'm active on Twitter, that's not something I really want to do. And I guess that's where, for me, it's that if the channel's not gonna grow the way I keep doing things, I'm fine with that, because it's the way that I'm doing my own stuff and I'm having fun with it. And for those of you that are here and have joined in through either YouTube or through Twitch, that's perfect for me, because that's how I want it to be. I want it to be that somebody saw what I was doing and what I usually do for my stream and had fun with it, instead of somebody seeing something extra that I don't usually do and joining it and being disappointed. That's not what I'm about. So I don't know, that's kind of where I've been with a few stuff like that. And I don't know what made me talk about it, but that was just something that I think I have been wanting to talk about as well. So that was something that was like, yes, I'm not active in that way. I don't do things like that, but I really do appreciate the recommendation of making shorts, because that is something I like to do. I love editing. I really, really do. But would I edit my entire stream? No, because I don't have the patience to be able to sit through my hours of stream just to shorten it down to the good bits or however I would do it and then upload it that way. That's the reason why I decided to stream, because I'm lazy. But it's also just because I like the live interaction, and that's what I want the channel to be about. And with the shorts, it's that tiny little moments that just release for a minute, and then some of you guys could watch for a second and have a good laugh, whether you're feeling down at the moment or something like that. It's a quick seconds video that is something you guys can enjoy, and if you're sad, it'll make you laugh for a minute or make you like, oh yeah, I remember that moment, or something like that. I don't know, that's kind of where I've been, and that's where I really appreciate the recommendation to make the shorts, because that is something I loved. I loved making things for the channel instead of other social media. And like I said, I know I'm not active on Discord, and I apologize for that if you were hoping I was. I'm not. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person that will sit down and message. I I just can't. I don't know why. I'm just not that kind of person at all. And I apologize. I do. But I hope that at least with these chatting streams, these streams, and the shorts that I released, that at least it makes up for that lack of enthusiasm about talking into a lot of these things. So I guess that's something I just wanted to say real quick. I say real quick, but you know, about like 20 minutes. But yeah, in a way, I guess also what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to change my fundamentals about who I am just so that I could try to please other people that are, I mean, how do I say it? The work that I create isn't exactly for them, but the work I'm putting extra into that I'm not happy about, but they would want. Does that make sense? Try not to change myself for somebody else, and rather doing something that I love that will attract people that love it as well. Maybe that makes sense there. Maybe. Video, but it was a horrible editing. And you know what? That's fine. I appreciate it. I really, really do. If you still have the edit, I would love to see it. You know what's funny is that nobody starts off well in editing. For me, it took me forever. I mean, with my AMVs, it was just a moment of, I want to do something. My very first AMV I made, it's terrible. I still have it, but it's terrible. I used to record videos a long time ago, and I used to try to edit, mind you, tried to. But it's terrible. And that's the thing, is that if you enjoy it, you will work at it and you'll be better. Nobody is good at it at the first try. So just, if you keep trying it, it'll become good in your eyes. Don't worry. If it's gone, it's gone. Don't worry. I still appreciate that though. I still appreciate wanting to edit it and trying to. But don't ever think that it's, I mean, yeah, you can think it's terrible at first. That's fine. That's completely fine. Nobody ever thinks that their own work is good. So don't worry about that. But to try to get better and actually even try to do that, that's a lot. So thank you. I appreciate that. To even try to put in that effort, that means a lot. So thank you. But yeah, no. I don't know. There's a lot of things like that, right? There's a lot of things that with the channel I've been thinking about. And that's one thing I need to talk about right now is the anniversary stream. The thumbnail I'm making for the anniversary stream is almost finished, but there's a few things that I need to wait for before I can officially say I am finished with it. But there is only two thumbnails that will be made. If you don't remember the previous anniversary stream that I did, it was very, very different in the fact that I forgot how many streams I did. I think I have the playlist set and everything, but it was a lot. So how it went last year was I started a stream. The first one was like an introduction to everything that's going to be happening. Then I stopped it, gave myself like a 5-minute break, scheduled the next one, started it again. And it was set in different categories that way. This year is going to be different. There will be 2 streams. And the reason why there's 2 streams is because one of them is going to be a karaoke stream. And the karaoke obviously is going to be unarchived, and I don't want to unarchive the entire anniversary stream. So that one's going to be separated from everything else. That one will probably be the last thing that we'll do, since the first one is going to be everything else. So that one will probably be at a time that is set very differently. I don't have a plan of how long that day is going to be, how long these streams are going to be. Like last year, we went for 14 hours and I didn't even plan on that. It was just what happened. So that might even be the case this time. Or who knows, maybe it'll only be my 3-hour length in total between the 2 of them. I don't know, I can't specifically say. But the karaoke stream will definitely be happening again for the 2nd anniversary stream. We will be doing that. It'll be at the very end of everything, and it'll be set apart from everything else. Obviously, it's going to be unarchived, so if you wish to clip anything from it, make sure it's not through YouTube and it's through your own devices. I say devices, but own programs, I guess. So just a heads up on that to let everybody know about that. So there will be a karaoke stream, don't worry, there will be one, but it'll be at the end of everything and most likely at a different time than usual. I know karaoke streams never happen at a normal time. just ends up happening that way. But the first stream that will be happening will be the major chunk of everything. In that stream, obviously, I'm gonna have the introduction, we're gonna have a chatting stream, we'll have a Q&A, we'll do reactions, we'll do, what did we call it? The Ruptor awards or something like that for the games and when I had to talk about them, what was my favorite in the year and things like that. I want to even play a game with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to switch between Apex and Phasmophobia. I might be switch between the two of them. I might just do one of them. I haven't really decided about that. But there's going to be a lot of events going on in that stream. And how you're going to know which one's going on is that in the title, I will basically say second anniversary stream, and then in parentheses afterwards, I'm going to be telling you what's going to be happening. So the title is going to change every single time. So like in the beginning, hello Edison, welcome. I don't think I said that right. I apologize. But that in the title, like first part is going to be introduction, right? Introducing what's going to be happening, what I have set, and things like that. Then next will be like chatting stream or something. I don't know the complete order of things that's going to be happening. I haven't really decided a complete list of what will be happening. I do know that for sure there's going to be the introduction. That's just going to most likely be talking about what's going to be happening, what the plan is of what will be happening within that stream. Probably when the karaoke stream will happen. I'm not too sure if I will mention that because I don't even know when exactly that will happen. But obviously I'll be talking about that. And it's just going to be talking about all the events and how they're going to happen and things like that will be happening in the introduction part. Then obviously we have the chatting stream, which will probably blend into the Q&A because that two will be together. I probably will do chatting, Q&A, and then back to chatting or something like that. So if you have any questions, that's usually your time to ask them about anything at all, anything. Just like, I guess kind of like here in these chatting streams, right? I do have a time where I do look at the Discord for a second, usually towards the end of the stream, but sometimes right in the middle. So that'll be kind of the same idea. Then what would be the other thing I say? We also have the reactions. Now, if you don't know how the reaction one is going to go, I'm gonna go through Discord clips, and I'm also gonna go through the clips that I have also made as well, and I will be reacting to them along with you guys. So if you have any moments that you enjoyed that you would like to see being reacted to, make them real quick through YouTube. You don't need to do special editing and things like that. If I think I have a good edit or something for it, I will edit it as well. But if not, if you guys have something you just want to see reacted to, just quickly use YouTube's little tool thing and just add them over there. That'll be your good time. Or even if you want to just put a timestamp, honestly, just put the title of the stream or the link to the stream and put a timestamp. That honestly will work too. You don't need to do the editing through YouTube. That would be helpful, but that will work as well. So that will be mostly the reaction part of that stream. Then I'll be just kind of like going, I probably start at the very top of the list and then go down to slowly see as the years progress, what you guys have captured. My worst of moments. But yeah, so that will be that. Then the other thing I have is the Ruptor Awards, right? So if you don't know what that is, that's something we talked about in the previous, previous chatting stream. Is basically what we're gonna do is that all the games that I played in the year, I'm honestly considering even the previous year, just so, because I did not talk about those, but I honestly might not. I probably, whatever hit after the first anniversary, that'll be whatever talking, even if it's in the middle of a series or something like that. If it's right after the anniversary stream, I will probably be talking about those. Basically, when that one, I'm just gonna go through like what my favorite of all time game was, what I think was overall well. It's just like, I don't know, an award kind of idea. The best game I had an experience with and what was my reason or things like that. So kind of like how you do reviews at the end of a series or something like that. It'll be something similar to that kind of idea. So that'll be pretty fun. The Rupties. Yes, exactly. A prestigious award. But yeah, so that'll probably be something we will do then as well. So that is another thing I do have scheduled and confirmed. And the other thing as well that we will be having will be the what was it? My brain forgot. Oh my god. Playing the games with you guys. So I probably will set up a list of games. I will have I'm gonna probably throw Fall Guys in there. So it's probably gonna be Fall Guys, Apex Legends, Phasmophobia, and there was one more that my brain cannot remember off the top of my head. Shoot. I think that might have been it, actually. I think that might have been it. I think that was it. Yeah, so it's gonna be those 3 games that I will add. I say those 3 games, but honestly, we might miss one. We might just stick with one of them. We might just get stuck on it, have a good time with it, and things like that. So just a heads up on that. I do plan to do an entire section just with playing games with you guys, so just a heads up on that. And I think that there was one other thing. What about the game that looks like Phasmophobia? I don't know if anybody wants to play that game. I mean, it's not saying that's bad. Don't get me wrong. But if you guys want to want to play it as well, then go ahead and let me know, either just in chat or over on Discord. Just at me. I do read the messages. I do. Sometimes it takes me a second to go and talk, respond to them and things like that, but I do read those. So if you do want to play those, just let me know if that is a game that you do want to play. I don't know how many people exactly have it, so just a heads up on that. What about Among Us? No. I've never played Among Us, but no. Just no. I'm going to either be great or terrible at that. I don't know how I would be. I honestly don't, but no. I'm good. But no. But yeah, so that will probably be our list of games. If people have games like that in mind, just let me know. But those will most likely be the case, so I'm just choosing which game to play. Oh yeah, that's a perfect idea. We'll do it like maybe at the beginning or something like that. Before we choose the game to play, or maybe during the introduction, I'll set up a poll which one to do. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Good job. Thank you, Fox. Of Night, I should specify. Not Among Us. No. I avoid that game like the plague. But yeah, no. So those are there as well. Trying to think. I think that was it I really had as a list. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to do like a little bit of everything during, I guess, like the best parts, right? The best parts of the channel that we do in the stream. So I do have that. So if you're ever looking to stream elements, give you sound alerts. So that's the thing. I looked at stream elements and I was considering actually using it and things like that, but I'm the kind of person that when I watch somebody playing a game, streaming a game, I don't like the overlay stuff. I don't really care for seeing the chat. I don't really care for all the border stuff and things like that. I don't care for the alert sounds, because honestly, when I'm watching somebody play a game, yes, I'm watching them, but I'm also like, I like to see their reactions, but I also like to see the game, because sometimes it's, for me, it's the first time seeing the game, so I enjoy, and the people that I watch specifically do that. And whenever I run into other people, it's kind of like, oh, I'll just watch the video they upload, because they take all that stuff away. That's just the kind of person I am, and that's the same way that I feel with my stream, is that I don't want the borders. I don't want to do the whole border thing. I don't want to show the chat in that way. Not that I'm trying to hide you guys away, but it's just, that's kind of how it is for me, as I don't like sound alerts. I mean, that it'd be helpful in knowing when the donations and things like that, but honestly, that's kind of where I do like the way YouTube does it, to where it just pops off on the side and it doesn't take over the screen itself. So that'll probably be something, and I probably will save the messages and maybe in the chatting stream or something, highlight them just as a thank you for doing that and things like that. Maybe, honestly, I really don't know. I can't say for sure until it does happen that I will know. But honestly, for me, I've been kind of either really waiting for Patreon and YouTube. Those are my two mains that I've been wanting to wait on. And I know the sound alerts and things like that, some people like that, and the elements and the borders and seeing the chat in that way. But for me, I like the focus onto the game and the focus onto the person themselves and seeing their reaction towards elements in the game and different things like that. And I guess that's where I was at first wanting to do the stream elements, but then as time progressed, I was like, no. And honestly, my opinion might change about that. It might. Honestly, like I said, this year has been a really rocky road for me in the very beginning, since the end of the previous year. It's been a very, very rocky road. So my opinion might change about that. It might very, very well change about that, and I might add elements. Who knows? Maybe it's just my laziness talking for me, but I don't know. I can't say. For now, I would like to say that it's just, for me personally, I don't want to do that. I'd rather have the focus on the game and the bare minimum, I guess, in a way. Like, I don't want to be all fancy. I don't want to be like, ooh, here's this, here's that. No, if somebody were to make it for me, I'd be more than happy to use it. Why? It's because somebody put their work in to do that for me, to make that for me. And maybe I would only use it in chatting streams. I don't know. Because like I said, I like the focus into just the game and just seeing my character around. That's it. And that's just the kind of person I am. Hello, Mark. Welcome. So, who knows though? Maybe it is my laziness talking. I don't know. But I would like to say it isn't at the moment. So maybe my opinion might change in the future. Maybe it will. Maybe I would like the sound alerts when I know that a donation did happen. Maybe I like to point out of that happening and things like that. So that's just something I wanted to say about that. So I do appreciate, though, I really do appreciate sending the stream elements. Like I said, I really was looking forward to that, but it changed. It did change. Please speak English in chat, please. But yeah, no, so I do appreciate, though. I do. But yeah, so back to the anniversary stream real quick, though. I said hello, Mark, did I? I don't know if I did, but in case I didn't, hello, Mark. Sorry if I didn't. But yeah, so definitely, though, for the anniversary stream, that's what I remember off the top of my head, because you know what I didn't do? I didn't write down a list. My bad. But yeah, so that's where it's gonna be different in the way it's scheduled. So after all of those events happen, I will end the stream, and and then we will start up the karaoke stream. So just a heads up on that. That's how that's gonna go. And obviously the karaoke stream, once it is no longer live, it will be unarchived and erased from existence. So just a heads up on that in case you want to attend the karaoke stream and see it. Obviously the time I can't say for sure will happen. It will definitely be at a later time than my usual stream start, so just a heads up on that as well. And yeah, now another major thing I need to talk about the anniversary stream that a few weird. Sorry, I just heard something as I shouldn't have heard, but my dogs aren't barking, so it's probably fine. But yeah, so probably something you guys have been waiting for is, will there be a shirt thing this year or not? Bad news? No. There won't be. I wanted to. I really did want to. I wanted to do where in every anniversary there would be, if it was the third anniversary, it'd be 3. If there was 2, the second anniversary, it'd be 2. Just like with the first anniversary, there was 1. I really wanted to, but like I said, this year was... What is it? Life likes to throw cement blocks at you. It did. I got a ton of those thrown at me, so a lot of things. Yes, excuse, right? But unfortunately, this time I I did not even have a chance to design anything, and I really did want to. I had ideas that I wanted to do for the shirt and things like that. It just didn't turn out well, and right now I don't think I'm at the state of mind to be able to do that at the moment and guarantee it getting at an efficient time and things like that. So I do want to apologize for that it will not be happening this year. Maybe it'll happen next year. I hope so. I hope next year that I hopefully no more cement blocks will be thrown my way, but I can't say for sure. But I really am hoping that definitely next year we will be able to do that. But I do want to say I apologize for that. I know a couple of you were pretty excited about that. You remembered that, and last time you had tried to win it, obviously got beat. So probably we're looking forward to this year it happening as well. So I apologize. I really do. But unfortunately, like I said, just a lot of stuff just happened this year. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I really am, but hopefully next year for sure it will be happening. I say, but I honestly don't know. I can't say for sure because who knows, right? But yeah, so I that is something I do want to say, just hopefully next time, right? Hopefully next time for sure we'll be able to. But yeah, so have you played Yakuza 0 yet? No, I haven't. There's a lot of games I really want to play, but I haven't had a chance to. Like I said, there's a lot of games, a lot of short games. A lot of games that are like 1 or 2 streams long and things like that, but I haven't wanted to get started on any of them yet because, like I said, I'm going to be out of town. But hopefully when I'm after being out of town and I will be back for a long minute, hopefully. Everything should go well. Like I said, so many unexpected things happened this year. So many unexpected things. And I know like a couple days I've had to take off. I haven't been able to stream some days. I mean, I have my usual days, right? But there's been some days that I had to take extra on and things like that, especially earlier on in March and also here in April, obviously with last week. It's been a ton of stuff. So I do apologize for that if I kind of seem a bit bouncy everywhere and in, out, in kind of ideas. So but hopefully now after this week I should be back for a good while without missing any of my days, hopefully till probably August. So I should be back for a minute. I should be, and I'll be able to get to all our games. Like I said, there's a lot of short games that I really want to see the story about, and I really want to see what they're all about, so I'm really excited for those. And then a lot of other like more mainstream games, much more longer games that I really want to get to as well. So Yakuza 0 is one of them. I bought the game a long time ago. I really have been wanting to play it. I bought it. I did. It's on Xbox Game Pass right now, but I still bought it a while back, so I still want to play it. I still really want to play it, so yeah, I know. You don't get the merch. I'm sorry. Maybe one day in the future I'll be able to open up a merch store. Maybe in the future, right? We'll do shirts, hats. I like hats. Maybe in the future, for sure. I mean, that is something I definitely want to do. Is I mean, that's not till much later down the line, but that is something I definitely want to do. So we're gonna be for sure. I mean, the exclusives are nice, right? The exclusives are definitely nice, but later down the line that'd be nice. So I do want to say I'm sorry that this year will not be happening. I'm hoping maybe next year it will be, and that one will be the 3rd anniversary, so it'll be 3 shirts if it happens. If I can. But yeah, so hey, I guess that means I just get to save my idea for the shirt for next time, right? And I get some more time to work on it and everything. Perfect. Absolutely. But yeah, watch Fatum's live stream live. It's a lot of fun. Lost a lot of money, never played again. Hello, Jack Slate, welcome. You're gonna do merch, playing with our emotions. Look, that's my choice to not get a new mouse. I can get a new mouse. I can. I just rather spend the money on something else. So don't worry. later down, like I said, much later down the line, I would love to do a merch store for you guys and things like that. But it's not till much later. We're not saying like next year or something like that. I'm saying much later. But yeah, no. So I look, the mouse thing is just because I don't want to spend the money on a mouse. I'd rather spend it on something else. I could, but can't remember everything. Mini game subs. I've only played pool once in my life. And that was it. I burnt my finger. Don't ask me how. I can't do actual activities in life because if I do, I get hurt. What design for your t-shirt? I actually have a few designs, a few trials that I've been talking with people about, and they've been very gracious in helping out with it and things like that. So I do have a few interesting designs. I mean, I did have the anniversary shirt design, which I was very proud of. Very happy how that one turned out. So I do have already some designs. Like I said, I only just started working on them because somebody had asked me. They're like, hey, like, make a shirt. I'm like, wait. They're like, I'll be your test dummy. I'm like, oh, okay. And we just kind of sat down together and started working on it together. So I mean, I have a logo that I think I never use on the channel, which eventually I do want to. I do want to make a banner for the YouTube channel so you can see the top. I have been wanting to, but like I said, I've been lazy. I've been bad. Smack. But I have been wanting to make a banner, and then that logo that I had made a long time ago. My God, last year I made it for the anniversary shirt, which is funny. I did make it for the anniversary shirt, and then I really liked how it turned out. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's it. That's good. Well, you know. Is it a hero? What? Oh my God. That what? Riding that white horse, spending all your money. Wait, what? I'm confused. Brain don't understand what you're saying. I mean, so I have what have I been spending money on? I mean, games obviously for stream. Oh my God, that's what happened. I had to, so a couple things happened. My Switch had broken right before I was gonna play Cult of the Lamb. Yay, how life works, right? So my Switch had broken, and the controller, thankfully it was just the controller that broke, but it still broke, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. So I had to go run to the store, so that's what I had to spend money on. That was not nice. I was like, are you kidding me? Of all things to break, like right at this moment. Like I said, life is funny. Life is very funny. But yeah, no, it's been mostly equipment and things like that. A lot of things. I just searched for the shirt design. I just say. What does it say? I think that's probably when I created it, I would say. When I created the shirt, not the shirt itself. I didn't say, oh no, did I put that as, I'm not gonna pay, no, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't see what you're talking about. I'm gonna ignore it. Oh, I thought you were trying to say heroine, like hero, like, you know, female version of hero. I thought that's what you were trying to say. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought you were trying. Look. Yeah, I was sad. You really need a Steam Deck. Steam Deck? What's a Steam Deck? Oh, is that the there's a lot of stuff. I want to buy a cover for my microphone so it sounds a bit clearer, and I can turn off the noise suppression thing so it's like doesn't cut out my screaming all the time, but at least muffle it to where it's not too bad. There's, like I said, capture card. There's a lot of stuff, but you know. Steam Deck. It's not internal to a Switch. But yeah, no. My Switch is old. My Switch is very, very old. I'm surprised it's still alive, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, besides Joy-Con, just it broke so bad. Like I tried piecing it back together, and I just looked at it and I'm like, what am I doing? Let me just go buy one. I really did try. I like tried cracking it open, tried shoving all the wires back, and I was like, yeah, no, it's begging to be buried. It's so dead. But yeah, no, so I think that's all I really have to say about the anniversary stream. So that anniversary stream won't be till the 27th though, so it'll be a while, but it'll be good. It'll be good. And I think it'll be still a lot of fun. It'll be nice enjoyment, a nice chilling, a nice celebration of we're actually going on 2 years. My god. I'm old. I feel old. But no. I'm honestly, I'm very happy that we're finally going on 2 years. Very, very happy. I'll laundry list she wants and she won't give. Look, I'm trying. It's okay, I'm trying. Hi, T, welcome. I'm trying, okay? It's just, you know. From a note card, I have a feeling you wrote a post. You know, that's funny. That's really funny. It's funny because I didn't. I didn't. This is what I was just. I've been prepping myself. I'm like, I got things I need to talk about. I can't forget them. You know, it'd be wise if I actually wrote it down. But it's me. Why am I gonna do that? Yeah, no, I should have. I really should have, but. That's fine. I'll remember it. Brain notes, exactly. Brain. How are you doing? Good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, T? I guess I get in a good mood when I start streaming. I guess this is why I like it so much. Brain notes though are amazing. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? I didn't get a chance to ask that. It's what I usually ask in the beginning of stream. Instead I decided, I'm like, no, I'm venting. So no, how has everybody been? How is everybody? Thank you for the reminder for me asking that, T. Also good. How is everybody? Stressed, tired, sleepy, can't wait for summer or something like that? I don't know what people are excited about nowadays. What games are you streaming? We currently are streaming Cult of the Lamb right now, and also Persona 5. But when I get back from out of town, so next week on the 8th, hopefully we'll get started with some short games. Short story games. But yeah, no, right now we're playing Cult of the Lamb, the new DLC thingy that came out for it, and also Persona 5, so I've been enjoying Persona 5 a lot. I'm really very excited about that story. Hello, Chris, welcome! I'm trained if someone has any meeting. Besides the date I probably created it. Oh no, I think that might have been the time I actually created me. Like this, what you see with your eyes, your brain register what I look like. I think that might have been when I need to see. It's on my other computer that I made this on. My computer that's dying. I need to back up all my stuff on it. I opened it up yesterday. I was like, oh, it's dying. Oh god. I've had that one for like probably almost a decade now. But yes, hello Chris. I've been trying to forget that tomorrow is Monday. Yes. That's the sad part about Sunday, right? It's like, oh yay, Sunday, weekend. Oh wait. Tomorrow. Good luck with work tomorrow. Good luck. But you know, how's everybody else been? How's anybody else been? Good, bad, tired. It's a national holiday for you? Oh, lucky. Enjoying the break. No, and it's always good. But yeah, no. Good. How is everybody else though? How is everybody? Right? Am I in my glasses? Because I can feel my vision going more and more dying. There it is. I finally found them. I was very happy. I thought I had lost them for a minute, but they're back. My beautiful glasses. It's national holiday over the world. Still gonna work. Good luck, good luck, good luck. My eyes start going weird. I just put my glasses on, so heads up. They go like, eh. I can't even make him go funky. Nope, that's just closing one eye. I know starting the day after tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. Well, good luck with that, Chris. Good luck, good luck. I know those can be very tough. I get paid more. Nah, that's a good way to look at it. More money. And true, working on holidays do up the raise. Up the pay. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow the 1st of... Well, you know, yeah, I just made the schedule. Look, I don't remember things, okay? Yeah, it is, okay. I made this yesterday. That's good, that's good, that's good. That is good. Well, yeah, no, hopefully when I get back, though, after this week, we'll be able to start a few more games. Like I said, I guess it kind of also depends on how... Because I know Persona 5 is going to be a long game. It's going to be very, very long. So I know that one's going to take a minute, but I want to see kind of how Cult of the Lamb is to see if I can throw another one in. So, we'll see. I made it before making the channel, right? Right, but I think I put 2022,